So the other day I was talking to a young woman and she was getting really quite frustrated because she felt like she wasn't being noticed. And so what I said to her was, well, what are you doing to make yourself get noticed? Who do you need to get noticed by? And what she discovered was actually she was waiting for, say, her boss or instrumental stakeholders around her to kind of actually notice her or come to her and maybe ask her, what it is that she's doing, what project she's working on, and so on. And I said, well, why don't you actually be proactive, just as a suggestion? And why don't you actually message these key stakeholders and say, would it be okay if I gave you an update every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every quarter as to what's going on, where I'm at, all the great projects that I'm working on and so forth, maybe where I'm developing some skills. And I'm going to hand this over to you now because this is just a very simple way that certainly we can empower ourselves and how we can let others know about our awesomeness. You don't have to wait to be discovered. You can take action now and get that across to them. And in all the cases where I've ever recommended someone do this, it's always been so well received. It's always been like, oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad you contacted me. I'm so glad you shared this with me. You are doing such a great job. Thanks so much for that. So think about what you're doing. And if you haven't let key stakeholders know about your awesomeness and what you're achieving and your growth and things like that, be proactive. Drop them an email or drop them a message. Sometimes that's quite refreshing. Send them a voice recorded message. You can easily do it on your phone. I'm often doing this because it's really quick. It's just like, hey, you're on my mind, or I thought I'd give you a quick update. I know it's been a while since we've last spoken, but I want to let you know about what I'm doing, and then you can like carry on, or you can do it in an email, whichever format you feel comfortable with. But often it's really quite nice for someone to hear your voice. Whenever I do this, I always get a response. It's so great to hear from you. It's so great to hear your voice. I never even thought about doing a voice message to someone. So have a think about that. I'm going to leave that with you. Hit me up with a reply to this. What your thoughts on this are. I will get to your messages, or you can do me a voice message if you want to do that. A response. I'm good with that, and I promise you I will reply to your messages. So that's all for today. I hope it's been really helpful. Let me know how you get on. Okay, bye.